going to be doing a Vinyasa flow style class that's going to focus mostly on hips. So there'll be a little bit of heat building throughout the class. We'll be opening into shoulders, hips, and preparing for Bird of Paradise, which will be our peak pose. As always in my classes, there's so many options. If you are nowhere near your Bird of Paradise, there will be another option just to work on that bind that you need for Bird of Paradise. And when we get there, I'll explain fully, but don't feel pressure to come into the full pose. You can repeat this class and you'll see the progress. Every time you repeat it, you might make it a little bit further toward your Bird of Paradise. Okay, so we're going to get started actually seated today. You're going to need a strap for this practice, just in order to open the hips, and if you're looking to work toward the bind, the strap is going to be a really great help. If you don't have a strap, a belt, or a cloth rolled up, or maybe even just a tie, whatever it is you have. So just coming to a comfortable seated position. If you feel more comfortable on a block, please do come to a block. Sitting cross-legged on your bum, you can allow your hands to rest on your knees. So just softly closing your eyes, we're going to get started by just letting go of the day that we've had so far, whether it's morning, afternoon, or maybe evening for you. Letting go of your day so far, letting go of anything that pulls you away from where you are. Starting to feel into the weight of your body, allowing your sit bones to ground, allowing your spine to become long, chest lifts, shoulders back. Bringing awareness to the four corners of your mat, and even better, bringing awareness to the space that your body takes up on your mat. Beginning to connect in with your breath, soft inhale and exhale through the nose, just noticing how your breath is to start, its depth, its sound, its movement, and allowing your breath to be an indicator of how you're feeling today. So if it's maybe a little short and choppy, maybe you're feeling a little bit distracted, busy in the mind, and know that you have the power to control your breath. And as you control your breath, you'll be able to bring a sense of ease to your physical body, and hopefully a slight pause between each thought and the mind, slowing things down. So begin to deepen your inhale and exhale. At the top of your inhale, breathing in through the nose, a slight sip of air in to fill your lungs, your belly, and with control, slowly letting the air release through your nose, squeezing the stale air out of the bottom of the breath. We're going to start to move the head with the breath. So inhale up through center. Exhale, allowing your right ear to come toward your right shoulder. Just feeling that stretch through the side of the neck. Inhale, back to center. Lengthen up through the back of the neck. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. You can keep the eyes closed if that's okay for you. Inhale, center. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Hold it here. So just allowing your shoulders to stay back and down so you're not collapsing into the chest. And from here, we're going to extend our left arm out wide. So you don't have to straighten the arm completely. You can keep a micro bend in the elbow. And I want you just to notice the position of your hand. So as you change the position of your hand, you'll change the external or internal rotation of your shoulder. I like to bring the thumb to point up. Some people like to bring the palm to face up. That's where they feel it the most. You can play around with the position of your hand and notice what feels best for you. If you want, you can continuously rotate the hand down and up in this circular motion. You might start to move your arm back in space. Notice how that brings a slight deeper stretch into the front of your rotator cuff, your shoulder. Breathing deeply. Trying not to lift the shoulders up toward the ears. Allow the shoulders to be soft. And slowly you can release the arm. Bring the head back up to center and come to the opposite side. Take a deep inhale to stretch up through the back of the neck. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. So this side might feel a little bit stiff initially, so just take your time moving into it. Don't force. And then from there you can extend your right arm out wide. Again, play around with the position of your hand. Maybe it'll be different to what you did on the opposite side. Watch the breath. Notice the inhale and exhale through the nose. Allow the breath to be balanced between inhale and exhale. One more full deep inhale. One more full deep exhale. And slowly release the hand back to the knee, bring the head back up to center. You can make nice big circles with the head, so in one direction, circling the head. These can be half circles, like a half moon shape, or full circle. Bringing the chin all the way up, allowing the head to be heavy back. Change the direction of the circle. Bringing the chin towards your chest and just bringing the fingers interlaced behind the head. So just resting the hands at the base of your skull. Allow the back of the neck to stretch. Allow the arms to hang heavy without pulling down. Okay, and release the hands. Head back up. Tabletop. So come into a tabletop position. Come onto your hands and your knees. Stacking your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Try to push down into the mat to lift the chest away from the mat so you have a slight round through the upper back already. Cat-cow, as you inhale, soften belly down, lift tailbone, chest forward. As you exhale, rounding through the back, throw the tailbone down, lift the navel toward the spine. Inhale again. Arch your spine, belly down, chest forward, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, rounding into it. Lifting the navel to the spine. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Moving with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Always feel free to throughout class to move at your own pace. Allow your breath to guide you. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Feel your middle back lift toward the sky. Inhale, fill your front body open. Exhale, fill your back body close. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Okay, from there, neutral spine, sit back into child's pose. Keep your knees hip-width distance and extend your arms all the way out in front. So forearms, you'll see, are lifting away from the mat. Your arms are active. And wrap your triceps in toward each other to imagine you are closing a front door with your arms toward your face so that your shoulders again externally rotate, a slight broadness across the upper back. We're going to come forward into a modified plank, so knees stay to the mat, shoulders come forward over the wrist. So you'll see here I'm creating this long line of energy from knee to shoulder. I'm not dipping the hips down and I'm not piking the hips up. So draw the pubic bone toward your navel as if you're tucking the tailbone. Inhale, push the mat away, and as you exhale, lower to your belly, hugging your elbows toward your ribs. Inhale, cobra, point the toes, knees lift as you engage your quads, lift the heart. Exhale, release, child's pose. Bum to the heels, knees stay hip-width distance. Inhale, forward, shoulders just past the wrists, find that modified plank. Exhale, lower elbows hug in like a plank. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders away from ears. Use the muscles of your spine. Point your toes, cobra. Exhale, release, child's pose. That's 2. We're doing 3 more. Inhale, forward. Feel free to move at your own pace. Exhale, lower. Keep the navel hugging in toward the spine. Inhale, press down through the legs. Lift the heart. Exhale, child's pose. 2 more. Inhale, forward. Wrap the triceps in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the heart, point the toes. Exhale, release. Child's pose. Last time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Keep the lower back lengthening toward the knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Child's pose. From child's pose, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. So spread your fingers wide, feet are hip width distance. Wrap your triceps in again toward your face. Broaden across the upper back, and don't worry about straightening the legs. So if you want to look toward me, this is also a downward facing dog. So it's better to do this than this. Okay, we want the hips lifting up and back, the heart reaching toward your thighs. Feel free to look toward the toes or toward the belly button. Inhale, forward plank. Now, modify if you need. You can drop your knees or lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, tops of feet to mat. Exhale, down dog. If chaturanga is not part of your practice, lower to the belly and lift to cobra. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, shoulders away from ears, point the toes. Exhale, down dog. 3 more. Inhale, forward plank. Push the mat away. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog, navel to spine, contract the quads. Exhale, down dog. 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push the mat, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Last time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice. From here, inhale, forward plank. Lower to your forearms. So if you want, you can drop your knees. You can measure out opposite hand to opposite elbow. Don't just touch the elbow, wrap the fingers around the outside of your elbows. Forearms to mat for your plank or forearm plank. Your forearms are parallel with each other and your middle fingers are an extension of your forearms. Step back into your forearm plank. From here, we're going to start to walk the toes in for dolphin. Look back. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, lower. Walk back into forearm plank. Inhale, stretch your chest forward. Hips in line with shoulders. Exhale, lower the hips for Sphinx. Point the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, point the toes, or tuck the toes, sorry, and push down into your forearms for forearm plank. Walk the feet in. Inhale, lift the hips. Look back toward the toes. Exhale, heart back. Lift the right leg. Inhale, one-legged plank. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, left leg lift, one-leg plank. Exhale, drop it down. Walk the feet back. Inhale, stretch the chest forward. Look forward, forearm plank. Exhale, dip the hips down. Bring the hips to the mat. Point the toes. Inhale, chest lifts. Sphinx. Exhale, point the toes. Lift the kneecaps by engaging your quads. Push down into the forearms for forearm plank. Walk the toes in for dolphin. Look back toward the toes. Inhale, float the right leg up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, left leg lift, one leg dolphin. Exhale, lower. Walk the feet back, chest forward. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, legs stay engaged, core stays engaged. Bring the hips down. Point the toes for Sphinx. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes. Lift the kneecaps by engaging the quads. Pull the pubic bone toward the navel. Forearm plank. Walk the toes in. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale here, hold or draw the elbows in toward each other. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, lower. Left leg lifts. Exhale, lower. Walk the toes back, chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, dip the hips down, point the toes, shoulders away from ears, lift the chest, navel to spine, Sphinx. Exhale, tuck the toes, forearm plank. Walk the toes in, dolphin. Really nice. Inhale, float right leg up. Exhale, lower. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Toes back. Chest forward. Last round. Hips down. Exhale. Point the toes. Inhale, engage the quads. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. And walk the toes in. Dolphin. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, down. Forearm plank, toes back, chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, hips down. Point the toes, sphinx. Inhale fully. Exhale, forearm plank. And drop your knees. Sit back to your heels. Take a moment. Okay, so now that we've built a lot of heat, we're gonna just open up the shoulders a little bit using our strap. So I'd like you to get your strap and you're gonna bring your hands about arm's length distance on the strap. So I don't want, when we're bringing the strap back, that you're struggling and making these kind of faces, okay? Always smiling in yoga. We don't want the elbows bending as well. So what we want is arms to be straight. So you want to be able to bring the arms all the way back without having to bend the elbows. So if that's not happening, your hands are too close together. So find a position where you can bring the strap back with arms straight. We're gonna inhale at the top, and as you exhale, bring the arms all the way back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Nice and slow. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, sink back. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward. Now bring the hands a little bit closer together. You'll be surprised at how quickly the shoulders open. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, arms back. I might be a bit confident there. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward. I'm going to have to bring my hands a little bit wider. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms forward. Our last round. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, open back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms forward. Really nice, well done. Okay, so you can bring your strap out to the side. We won't use that until we're standing, practicing our bind. We're going to be coming into a squat, and we're going to step into squat and back down to this position. So I'll demonstrate first so you can just get an idea and also just enjoy a nice break. We won't have many of that in the class, so do enjoy it while you can. Okay, so we're going to take a nice big inhale. We'll have our hands interlaced at our chest. We'll exhale, bring the right foot to the mat, and then the left foot. Squat, and then right shin. With control, engage your core, left foot, and then we'll do the same on the opposite side. So, when you're ready, inhale, take a full breath. Exhale, right foot, then left foot. Right shin, left shin. Now, left foot, right foot. Left shin, right shin. Sitting the bum all the way back down. Right foot, left foot, right shin, left shin, left, right, left, right. Keep going. Right, left, right, left. Your quads should start to be burning. Left, right, left, right, right, left. Keep breathing. Right, left, left, right, left, right. One more round. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. We're going to come to squat. If you're very mobile, you might hop to squat from here, or you might just be a lazy feet like me and step right, left into your squat, elbows to inner knees. Chest lifts, elbows out wide into knees, squeeze through the glutes, engage the core, hold for 5, breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms overhead, inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, hands release to prayer at the heart. Toe heel your feet in to touch. Okay, we're gonna move through a vinyasa from here. So, we're gonna step to the front of our mat. And whichever end of your mat is the front, and you're gonna take your step to, or your feet together to touch. We're gonna move through 3 vinyasas from here, sun salutations. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hinge and fold it forward. Inhale, chest forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands. You can step back or hop back, whatever is in your practice. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower, either chaturanga or the belly. Inhale, back bend of choice, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathing here, 3. Slow down the breath, 2. And 1. You can step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale to find length, look forward. Exhale, fold. Float to standing, arms lift all the way up overhead. Hands release to prayer at the heart. And again, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, step to plank or hop to chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, moving at your own pace. Down dog as you exhale. Hold, breathe. Breathing deeply, 2. Hips lift, chest back, 1. And again, lift the heels, bend the knees, you can hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Float to standing, arms lift all the way up overhead. Hands release to prayer at the heart. Inhale, arms lift. Keep the lower belly hugging in as you exhale, fold. Inhale, chest forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, hop or step back. Flowing through your vinyasa of choice, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, float right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee to open the hip. Inhale, square off the hips as you close it off and straighten the leg. Exhale, step the right foot through between the hands. Warrior 1. Ground the outer edge of the back foot and float arms all the way up. So, our hips and torso is square to the front of the mat here. If you're noticing that you're flaring out through your rib cage, just try to soften the rib cage down, and naturally your hips will sink more forward and your lower back will lengthen down slightly as well. Ground through the outer edge of the back foot, right knee forward over the right ankle and soften your shoulders away from the ears. Try to lift your lower belly up and in to activate your core. Bring the hands behind your back and interlock your fingers. Stretch back through your arms. Inhale into the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Fold forward, right shoulder toward right knee. And you can allow your head to hang heavy here. Try to lift the arms up overhead. Try to hug that right hip back, left hip forward. We're still in a square hip position. You can round through the back here if you want. If you prefer to stretch chest forward, stretch chest forward. Okay, lift your heart, look forward. We're coming into warrior 3. You can keep the arms as they are. You can bring them back by the hips, forward by the ears, or palms to prayer. Okay, so we're gonna hop the weight into the right leg, shift forward. Any variation of your warrior 3, navel to spine. Inner left thigh rotating up toward the sky. You can point or flex the left toe. Wherever the arms are, release the arms, bend the right knee, warrior 2. So we're going to open the arms. Make sure that your feet are really wide here. So you want feet to be almost underneath the hands. Right knee is parallel, or right knee is creating this lunge so that the right thigh is parallel with the mat. Okay, from here, flip your right hand, inhale. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Holding it here, keeping the tailbone lengthening down, keeping the lower belly lifting up and in. And then lift back up, warrior two. Straighten your right leg, prepare for Trikonasana. So you're going to toe the left foot in just slightly, so the distance between the feet is a little shorter. Keep the lower belly lifting up and in. Start to reach forward. As you reach forward through right fingers, left hip moves back. When you can't reach anymore, right hand comes to the shin, left arm lifts up. So try not to collapse your chest forward in order to bring the hand further down, okay? It doesn't matter where the right hand is on the shin. It's more important that you have hips forward to avoid bum sticking out behind you and chest back in line with your hips. Okay, slowly come all the way back up. Warrior two again. So here I need to widen the distance between the feet again to get that right knee over the ankle. From here, side angle. So first option. Right elbow to knee as left arm lifts up. If you're moving in deeper, if you have open hips, you can bring the right hand down to the inside of the right foot to block or mat, only if your hips or your bum doesn't push out behind you, and only if your chest can stay back in line with your hips. Half bind, left arm behind the back, hook toward your right inner thigh. Don't worry if it doesn't reach there, eventually it will. Engage the back leg, hold here for 3. Breathe, hips forward and down, 2. Core strong, 1. And release the left arm, come all the way back up, warrior 2, inhale. Exhale, inhale, hands down to the mat, step back and flow through a vinyasa of choice. Inhale, exhale, inhale, lift, back bend, cobra or up dog, exhale, down dog. We're going to repeat that on the the right side again. This time with option to fully bind or option to come to bind and bird of paradise. Inhale, foot right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. And then inhale, square it off, straighten the right leg. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Grab the outer edge of the back foot, warrior 1, inhale. Hips forward, lower belly lifting up, shoulders soft. Try to wrap that left side body forward in line with the right as you hug that right hip back. From here, circle the arms behind the back, interlock the fingers, stretch it back, inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Fold forward, right shoulder toward right knee. Arms lift up and over, find that nice shoulder opener. The legs are staying strong, they are your base. Right hip back, left hip forward. Warrior 3, so lift your chest, spin onto the ball of the back foot, and we're going to bring the weight into the right leg. So we're going to float the left leg, chest forward, the arms can be in the bind, they can be back by your hips, forward by your ears, or easiest, palms to prayer. Engage the left leg even more so that it feels lighter, that you feel stronger. Warrior 2, we're going to bend into the right foot, we're going to release the arms, and we're going to find our way into this open hip pose. Fingers stretching away from each other, shoulders down the back. Lift your belly up and in, press your hips forward. Make sure right knee stays over the ankle. Inhale, flip right hand. Exhale, reverse. Left hand, left thigh, right arm up and over the ear. Stay lunging in the right knee. Keep the lower back lengthening down. Slowly come all the way up for Trikonasana. Straighten your right leg. Toe-heel the left foot in just slightly. Begin to reach forward through right fingers, left hip back. And the right hand comes to shin, ankle or block or mat. Left arm lifts up, find that space across your chest. Keep the lower belly lifting up and in, strong legs. Warrior 2. Adjust the feet, widen the stance. From here, side angle, right elbow to knee or right hand to inside of right foot, left arm lifts. Half bind, left arm behind your back. If you need the strap to help you, you can hold the strap with the left hand, reach underneath and find the strap. It's okay if the chest comes forward initially, but what we want is the chest open then. So if you're in your full bind and you're really comfortable there, you can deepen by coming into your bird of paradise. Look down to the right foot, take a few steps or one step to the front of your mat. Square off your hips, bring the weight into the left foot. Shift to the left foot, point the right toe, slowly come all the way up to standing on the left leg, keeping the bind. You don't have to straighten the left leg until you have shoulders over your hips. Once you have shoulders over the hips, straighten into the standing leg. Once everything is stacked, then maybe you want to straighten the right leg. Hold, or pulse the right leg. Slowly, when you're ready, you can release, bring the right foot down with control. Step back into your bound side angle, and release. Warrior 2, inhale. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back, Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a full deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. Let it go. Okay, so we're going to repeat that sequence on the left side. Inhale, float the left leg all the way up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, square off the hip to straighten the leg. And exhale, step the left foot through between your hands. Warrior 1, drop the back heel. Inhale, float up. So slowly we're making your way into this side. So it might feel a little bit sticky to begin with. Try to wrap that right side body forward. Try to root down to the outer edge of the back foot. Lift the right heel away from the mat. Draw your navel in, soften the rib cage down, shoulders away from ears. And then bring the arms behind the head. Interlock your fingers, perhaps opposite grip this time. And then stretch back through the arms. Exhale, fold it forward and down. So lifting the arms up and overhead, trying to draw that right hip forward still, so back leg fully active. You can allow the head to hang heavy if that feels good for the neck, drawing the navel in toward the spine. And then from here, we're going to lift the chest forward, look forward halfway, so hovering your torso. Spin onto the ball of the back foot. You can keep the fingers interlaced. You can also bring the hands to prayer, back by the hips or forward by the ears. Right leg extends back. Internally rotate the right hip. So spin your right inner thigh toward the sky. Energy forward, energy back. Warrior 2, soften into the left leg. Ground the outer edge of the back foot. So arms are going to float up parallel to the mat. Make sure that when you lunge forward into the left knee, that you're creating this 90-degree angle with thigh and shin. Gazing softly over your middle fingers, the shoulders are over the hips, so we don't want to lean forward. Weight, equal weight through both feet. Inhale, flip your left hand. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Right hand, right thigh. The left arm up and over. Play around with the gaze, so it doesn't have to be up. It doesn't have to be down. It can be wherever is most comfortable. Just trying to keep the length through the back of the neck. You want to find a drishti point wherever it is, just to focus your gaze and keep your mind present. Come up for Trikonasana. All the way up. Straighten the left leg. Toe the right foot in. Whoops, just once. Right hip back as you stretch your right hip back, extending forward. When you can't extend anymore, you can hinge left hand to the shin, right arm up toward the sky. Again, drishti point can be forward, it can be lifted towards your right thumb, or down towards your left toe. Lift your left kneecap by engaging your left quad. Push your hips slightly forward, pull your belly towards your spine. Right arm lifts up, right shoulder over left. And come up, warrior 2. Again, distance your feet so the hands are almost over your feet. And side angle, left elbow to the knee as your right arm extends up and over. Or if you don't collapse your right shoulder forward, you can bring your left hand down to the inside of the left foot. From here, half bind, right arm behind the back. Hug it toward your left inner thigh or just toward the left side of your lower back. Spiral your chest toward the sky as you roll the right shoulder back. Sink your hips forward. As you sink hips forward, engage the right leg, contract the right quad. Release, right arm up, inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, windmill hands down, frame the left foot, step back plank, inhale plank. Exhale, lower elbows to ribs. Inhale, lift, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good news, we just have one more time to do that on the left. This time option to use the strap for your full bind, or if you have the full bind, to come to bird of paradise. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, lift, lengthen, straighten. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Drop the back heel, inhale, warrior 1. Left knee forward over the ankle, right hip being drawn forward by pressing down through the outer edge of the back foot. Bring the hands behind the back again. You can come into that opposite grip position. Stretch the arms back. Open the chest. Exhale forward. So folding forward, left shoulder to the knees. Lift the arms up and overhead. Try to pull that left hip back. Try to draw the right hip forward. Breathe into your shoulders. Relax the neck. Strong through the back leg. Lift the heart. Hover the belly above your left thigh. Spin onto the ball of the back foot. So I'm just stepping back so that I stay in the frame of the video, but you're simply just bringing the weight forward into the left leg. Your arms can be back interlaced. They can be back by your hips, forward by your ears, or hands to prayer. Warrior 2, soften into the left knee and open. Okay, so again, heel to arch alignment with the feet, pushing your hips forward. As you press your hips forward slightly, imagine you are lifting them up towards your rib cage. So we don't want to press the whole body forward and open the torso. We want to keep the rib cage knitting down and in. And as you push your hips forward, make sure you can still see a sliver of the left big toe on the inside of the left knee. Flip the left hand, exhale, reverse to a warrior. Right hand to right thigh or calf, left arm extends up and over the ear. Stay lunging in that left knee. Keep lifting the lower belly up as you lengthen the lower back down. Trikonasana, come all the way up. Straighten the left leg, toe heel, right foot in. Right hip back, left fingertips forward and down, right arm lifts. So again, engaging both of your legs. Press down through your feet to lift through your right fingers. So your legs are your base. You want to keep the shoulders in line with the hips in line with the feet, like your body's between two panes of glass. Think about the back of the neck. You don't want to be looking forward like this, craning the neck. The neck stays in line with the spine. Strong legs, strong core. Press to come all the way up. Distance your feet a little bit more, warrior 2. To side angle, left elbow to the knee, right arm over the ear. Lift the gaze underneath the right armpit, tuck the tailbone. If you want, you can come down. Left hand to inside of left foot, half bind. Right arm behind the back. And then from there, we're going to bring the left arm underneath, bind with the strap or without. Roll the chest open, spiral the chest toward the sky. You can either stay here or look down toward the left foot. You can take one hop, a few hops, square off your hips to the front of the mat. Bring the weight into the right foot. Come to the tip of your left toe, core strong, keep the right knee just a little bit bent as you come all the way up. Find the drishti point for your gaze. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Now begin to straighten into the standing leg, lift up through the lower belly, chest lift, and then maybe you can pulse the left leg, really pointing the toe, or you can keep the left leg straight and lifted. Don't straighten the left leg unless your shoulders are over the hips. Release all the way back down, the left toes find the mat, left foot pointing directly forward. Step it back for your side angle. Release, right arm lifts. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, bring the hands down and step it back. Vinyasa, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're gonna make our way to our bum. Drop your knees, sit back, extend legs, okay. Seated part of class. Twist and hip openers. Bring your right foot in for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right foot steps over left knee. So the sole of the right foot is completely grounded. It never leaves the mat. The left leg can either stay straight with the foot flexed. This is your foundation, so it wants to be really grounded. If you want to come in a little bit deeper, if you're more open hips, point the left toe and bring the left heel to the outside of the right hip. Now you'll see as I did that, I had to lift my right hip. But then when I get there, I ground it back down. So you shouldn't be here if this right hip is piking up. If it is, extend the left leg or sit on a block. We're going to be twisting to the right. So, right fingertips behind you. Inhale, stretch the left arm up as if you're trying to touch the ceiling. Exhale, either wrap the arm around the knee or left elbow to outside of our right knee. You can reach and try to cup the bottom knee if you want. And instead of leaning back into this right hand, try to lean forward so the shoulders stay over the hips. Inhale, lengthen up tall, and exhale, twist from your belly button. So you want to think about belly in, away from the thigh, and try to slide the belly past the thigh. Your neck can stay in line with your spine. So look at my neck, okay? The deeper I twist doesn't mean the more I look back. That's just simply a neck twist, okay? This is a spinal twist. So we don't want to be craning the neck or bringing unnecessary tension there. So keep twisting from your belly button. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Keep sitting up tall as you inhale, twisting as you exhale. And release, okay. From here, we're going to come into Gomukhasana. I'll show you from here, from the front. So from this position, if your left leg is straight, keep it straight. We're all going to simply move the right foot and bring it toward the outside of our left hip. So both knees are stacked, one on top of the other. Either you have your right knee bent, left leg straight, out in front, or you have both knees bent. If you need to sit on a block, sit on a block. So this is a really deep hip opener. You're beginning to feel a really intense and burning sensation or stretch opening in your outer right hip. That's very normal. There shouldn't be any pain in your knees. If there is, back off. Don't push through pain. We want to find a place where we can breathe. Find the drishti point for your gaze in front of you. Hold your gaze and listen to your breath. You can place your hands wherever is most comfortable for you. If it serves you in folding forward, you can fold forward. Doesn't mean that it's better or worse. Doesn't mean it's a harder pose, more advanced. It simply means whatever feels good for you, you can do, okay? You can modify. You can rest your chin on your right knee or forehead to block. Breathe deeply into your outer hips, into your lower back. Soften your shoulders, relax your jaw. And slowly make your way all the way up. Okay, well done. You can unravel the legs, so simply lean back. Unravel, move really slow. So you might feel really stiff. Bring some movement by just windshield wipering your knees left to right. Well done. So we're going to do that on the opposite side. Again, we're going to start with our twist. So legs out in front. We're going to bring the left foot in this time. Step the left foot over the thigh. So you might be able to see a little bit better this time. The left foot or the sole of the foot stays rooted down, especially the left big toe mount. The right foot stays flexed if your right leg is straight out in front. If not, point the toe and bring the heel toward the outside of the left hip. Okay, so from here, sit up nice and tall. We're going to bring the left fingertips behind us. Inhale, right arm lifts toward the sky. Exhale, either wrap the arm around the knee or elbow to outside the knee. So you're pushing that knee slightly to the right. You want, if it's available, you can cup your right knee with your right hand. Sit up tall, inhale, lean shoulders forward over hips. Exhale, twist. Again, inhale, lengthen up, navel to spine. Exhale, heart toward back studio. Remember, try not to bring tension into the neck. That's unnecessary. Keep inhaling to breathe and lengthen. Exhale to twist, twist, twist. And release back to center. Gomukhasana or half Gomukhasana. Just move your left foot and bring both of your heels toward your outer hips, opposite outer hips. So your knees will stack. You can sit on a block here if you need. Sitting up tall through the spine. Again, finding a drishti point. The drishti point is really important. It keeps you focused. Okay, so it's very easy. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, you can. Sometimes closing my eyes works, and I can really bring my attention and my awareness to my practice, settle internally rather than bring my awareness externally. But sometimes when I close my eyes, I can start to think of other things, and I start to visualize my dinner, my lunch, whatever it is. So sometimes it works better for me to just find a fixed point, keep my gaze fixed there, and just listen to the sound of my breath. So whatever works for you. Keep the breath steady, balanced on the inhale and exhale. Remember, if you wanted to fold forward, you can, but just because you did it on the right doesn't mean it's necessary on the left. This side usually is a lot tighter for me anyway, so if you wanted to not fold, that's an option. One more full breath in. One more full breath out. Okay, well done. Okay, so just bring your hands behind you. Again, mindfully, slowly bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Windshield wiper knees, left to right. Really nice. Okay, so we're going to make our way down onto our back. Scoot your bum forward. And roll all the way down. Okay, so from here, we're going to just finish with a gentle hip opener. So bring your right ankle over your left. Flex the right foot, reclined pigeon, right knee moving away from you. You can stay here if this is enough. Or if you want, you can interlock the fingers behind the left thigh or to the front of the left shin. Really important that right foot stays completely flexed at all times. So reaching all the toes back, keeping that feeling in the right hip, keeping the tailbone lengthening down. So eventually, the healthier our spine is, the more of the spine that will be on the mat here. So we want to keep the tailbone pressing down, middle back pressing down. One more breath in. One more exhale, just squeeze in, pull in gently and release. Both feet to the mat. Left ankle over the right, flex the foot, stay here. Or next option, hands behind the thigh. Next option, hands to front of shin. You don't want your shoulders and your head being pulled away from the mat, so make sure shoulders are down. Again, pull the toes back toward the knee, left knee moving away from your outer left arm. Lower back rounding, breath steady. Neck soft, face soft. One more full inhale into the left hip. One more full exhale to hug it in. Slowly releasing the foot, releasing the left foot. Okay, so from here, we're going to make our way to our final Shavasana. So we're going to extend our legs, bring your ankles maybe as wide as our mat. You can bring your arms by your side body or palms face down on the belly, whatever feels right for you. Maybe you'd like to bring an eye mask or a cover for your eyes. And begin to let go from the soles of your feet. Feel the ankles, the heels heavy, the calves. Allow your thighs to completely disengage, the hips to be heavy, the belly to gently rise and fall with your natural pace of breath. Feel the full weight of your arms. Allow your jaw to relax. Soften your cheeks, the muscles around your eyes, your brow. The next few minutes are for you to allow the benefits of your practice to be absorbed. It's really important at the end of class just to take a few minutes to be still, to allow your body, to give your body time to settle with the effects of your practice. It's very rare that we have time throughout our day to do nothing, to be nowhere, but where we are. Experience that and don't judge if there's discomfort. Everything that is new takes time and practice. You can stay here for as long as you like. I would always advise you press pause and just stay for 5 to 10 minutes. And then you can come back, press and play to close practice together. Bringing your knees in toward your chest, we'll roll over onto our right side body into a fetal position, just pausing here. And when you're ready, we'll push into the left hand and come all the way up to seated. Try to keep your eyes closed if possible, sitting up nice and tall through the spine. You can cross at your shins or your ankles. Step your shoulders over your hips, hands to your knees, and just take a moment again to reconnect with the breath, to acknowledge the effects of your practice today, to thank yourself for taking time out of your day to pull out the mat, listen to your body. Bringing your hands to prayer at the heart, connecting in with your breath, with yourself, bowing your chin toward your chest and honoring your practice. And namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that flow. Let me know what kind of level you thought that was, if you thought it was too easy, too hard. And always feel free in the description box or the comment box below to give suggestions for further videos. I'm now doing yoga videos and Q&A style videos, so anything that you would like me to film for next week or the following week, please do include below. In the description box I'll be including links to mats, yoga clothes, my studio where I teach in Dublin, so please do feel free to have a look below if any of this is of interest to you. Okay, thanks so much guys, and